Well, here I am again. It's a new day, and you can see I've made quite a bit of progress. Had some help from Preston, came out here and helped me get some of these pieces of insulation cut. But this wall is almost completely insulated, which is very nice, and I'm really happy with all of the vertical beams and then the extra horizontal stuff that I put up and the ceiling up there, so it'll make it easier to get the drywall installed and have something to screw onto. And I really think that with whatever sort of triangular piece I put up there, that having 3 different spots and the corner to screw into for all of these, you know, so 1, 2, 3, 4 actually, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. I think that's going to be plenty. I can screw it, you know, in the middle, going down the center, and it's going to be plenty secure there. What next? Today I'm going to see if I have enough scraps left over, because I have all of this insulation that's sort of sitting there, and I'm going to try to finish getting this loaded up to get that entire section just done, which that shouldn't take too long. And I have no sweat on me yet, so that's pretty nice, but it's going to change because it's pretty hot. It's about 94 degrees outside. And then I'm going to try to get this piece, there's one extra piece needs to go right here, loaded up. There are a couple of pieces in these 2 slats that need to be loaded up. And then this guy right here, right behind there, that Lowe's house wrap tape is holding the circular piece that I cut out for the vent for this guy, water heater. So what I need to do is get the insulation put in there and then get circles drilled through that insulation so that it is completely drilled through with a big circle that goes all the way to the outdoors. And then I'm going to go outside and I'm going to take the circular piece of wood that is right here right now. You can sort of see a bit of it. And I'm going to put that outside over the hardy siding where the hole is to keep birds and insects and stuff from trying to come in and make a nest. So once I do that, I'm going to get this filled up with insulation, and there's one little slat up there where that wire, that box is, electrical box, to get that filled with insulation. And I think that's just about all, besides these 2 door openings that need some insulation. But I'm going to use all of this up, and if I run out, then I'm just going to need to purchase some extra insulation. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to be purchasing the drywall. I'm going to go ahead and order at least half, if not just all of it that I need. I think I need about 30 sheets, and that's going to be a lot of manual labor getting it from over on the driveway to in this shed somewhere. So that's going to be at least a half day's worth of work just getting the drywall over to a spot where I can wait to install it. So what I want to do is order the drywall and maybe order 1 or 2 extra sheets of insulation if I need it with it. But to be honest, I think I can do with what I have. I think I've got enough scraps left over to finish this thing up. And then the very first thing I'll be doing is putting in the drywall above this area so I can get rid of these little temporary roof situations, these sheets of insulation right here. And I'm going to be putting the drywall on this guy first so that I can come out here and put the porch roof on. And that way this thing will be permanently closed up so bugs and stuff can't get in here. So this will definitely be the first part of the ceiling that is covered with drywall in order to put that porch roof in. And that will make this thing a little bit easier to manage. And then it's just about drywall time. So I've made my decisions. I think actually I'm not going to need any CSST for the propane lines. I think I'm just going to be using copper pipe because I thought about it and everything is going to be a pretty straight run. So I don't think there's any need to have any flexible tubing. So I'm just going to use copper pipe, and I can bond it and ground it right at the front of the trailer and get a lightning rod that goes like 4 feet into the ground or whatever the requirement is for that. The only extra thing I want to do today is get these pieces of plywood installed along the edge of that raised section. So I'm going to get the measurements and cut those out and give me some more motivation to get it done. So it's not too much work I want to get done today, but I'm really exhausted from yesterday, so I think this is plenty of a task. It looks really easy, but I tell you, come out and try to do one of these. This is a lot of work. Thanks for keeping up with me, and I'll let you know when I've got another update. Ermagerd, it's done! All of the insulation has been installed. Whether it's messy or clean, every single wall cavity has been filled with insulation. Ready for the drywall. Look how nice that looks with that utility vent there. This has all been filled. That has all been filled. Next to the doors has been filled. Right here has been filled. And over here next to the breaker box. And finally, up in this vestibule, which is the incorrect word, but that's what I'll call it. So installation is done. Thank you very much. I'm Casey from CaseyFred.com. Thanks for watching.